Everyone has a strong opinion about something, so each week we invite interesting people to come on the show, lay it on the line about how they really feel about the stories making news. We call it the Fox Box. So welcome our regular Uncle Nasty from KBPI 106.7 FM, Rockin' the Rockies, weekdays 3 to 8 p.m. And welcome back comedian Heather McDonald from Chelsea Lately, on stage at the Comedy Works Landmark this weekend. And welcome back again, national radio host, Fox News Channel contributor and activist Bob Enyart, who bought more than $10,000 worth of O.J. Simpson sports memorabilia and burned it in public. I just love
it was worth it.
Telling people about that one, Bob. Okay, so it's time to tell it like it is. Republican gubernatorial candidate Scott McInnes taking the heat over alleged plagiarism. The Denver Post reports that part of a newspaper column written by McInnes in '94 resembled a column that appeared earlier in the Washington Post. McInnes apologized for essays he passed off as his own that used passages written by someone else, calling this unacceptable but unintentional. It was not your traditional case of plagiarism. So the question now, should he just drop out of the governor's race? Should anybody in a situation like this get out?
Sure, worse than the plagiarism, he took $300,000 from friends and passed off somebody else's work as his own. He lied about being a leader with Republicans for Choice. He's a liar. Illinois has Rod Blagojevich. We're not Illinois, we're Colorado. We don't need a liar committing fraud as our governor.
Okay, and again, we want to enforce that this is an opinion segment right here on Good Day Colorado. So Nasty, put yours in.
Well, you know, when Tom Tancredo jumps in and says, you're out and I'll handle this from now on, I think that's pretty much the end for the Republican Party here for this election.
Yeah, the insiders are talking about who should replace McInnes. So McInnes should step down if he had any integrity left.
Okay, well, even his hometown newspaper is coming out today saying that as well. But if we expand this to include anyone, is this enough to cause someone who may do a lot of good for this state to jump out of the race?
Now, I'm not from Colorado, so I don't have all like the juicy details. But '94, that was really long ago. I mean, people make mistakes. If he's got a lot to offer, I would hate to see if I was.
Wait, Heather, you don't know that he's a Republican.
What's wrong with Republicans? What's wrong with Republicans? Why is it? You know, let's just see what happens in 2 years. Republicans are going to be okay.
Yeah, it's fraud also. They're considering a civil suit against him for $300,000 that he got paid to do water research, and he used somebody else's material
well,
because
what we'll do is we'll continue to talk about this next, but because we want to get on to topic 2 this morning, which is this one: trading Bibles for pornography. An atheist group at the University of Texas asking students to trade in their Bibles for porn. They say this is a way to finally be heard after being ignored. They call it the Smut for Smut program and plan on donating these Bibles to the local library should the university allow this to happen on campus. Bob, you just got done debating the head of that atheist organization.
Carlos Morales yesterday for 2 hours. And Shaw, porn is so degrading for women. It'd be like if a porn producer bought this station. They would tell you that you have to have sex with your coworker or you won't get your paycheck.
No.
Porn is degrading, and Carlos is young, he's ignorant, he needs to look to God, his creator.
Heather.
I agree in that even though, you know, there's freedom of speech and everything, I think that the porn it's just too, it is true. Haven't you ever had someone just show you something by surprise and it's something disgusting on the internet? It's etched in your brain forever. It really is. And I really do think
kids are getting it. Kids by the millions are getting this degrading attitude toward women.
The porn of today is different than the porn of 10 years ago.
But that's
and it is a level of really, I agree with you.
But this is the thing about and we talked about this on the Uncle Nasty show. They are saying that what's in the Bible is pornography. They're saying there's child
some
abuse.
stuff in there.
They're saying the things in the Bible are considered to be smut.
Well, Carlos and I debated that. He was completely wrong. He said the Bible advocates killing children. It's because he didn't recognize that adults have parents. And so if an adult commits a crime and the Bible refers to that person as the son of a parent, it's not saying kill a child.
It's how they refer to them, yeah.
Right.
All right, well,
but there's a ton of sexual references in the Bible.
Oh,
there are.
Sure,
and
the Bible's about reality, adultry, murder, rape.
No,
the Bible's about reality, and it condemns it.
You guys, there's mistresses in the Bible too, and that is topic 3, which we are going to segue into because this is a big one here. Should a woman be able to sue the woman who who stole her husband. A North Carolina woman sued for and got $9 million after suing her husband's mistress. And the wife of Bone star David Boreanaz is reportedly considering suing his mistress to get some money. Maybe Sandra Bullock should do it. What would happen if everybody decided to sue the person who stole their man, Heather?
Well, I don't think that we should be doing this in the court system with everything we have to do, but there is something to be said for when someone knowingly has an affair with someone who's married. It is wrong. And it's not
Amen to
cute.
Heather McDonald. I didn't know, Heather, that I'd be agreeing with you so much. Marriage is the only contract that our government says you could violate with impunity, and it's the most important contract. And it destroys kids that you could try to seduce your neighbor's wife, and there's no consequence.
But wait, shouldn't you be suing the husband? He's the one who stepped out in the first place.
Sue the husband first, then the adulteress.
All right, now, Steve.
I think suing the husband or the guilty party is ridiculous, or suing the mistress. That's just asinine
You know what?
to me.
But you know what? The grounds
It's a
called
contract.
emotional abandonment.
I do
Amen.
Is it the fault, you know, that the fruit on the other side of the street was enticing to that individual? It's the fault of the individual who walked across the street.
Okay, well, we're going to move on to
it's good to call out those people, though, that do engage in affairs, even though they're single. It's not okay that they're with a married person.
All right, now we got 1 minute, and we're going to do our round of the most outrageous, your choice. First off, this billboard compares President Obama to Adolf Hitler and Soviet leader Vladimir Lenin. Iowa Tea Party members posted the billboard last week in Mason City. It reads, "Radical leaders prey on the fearful and naive." Here's your other choice. Lawmakers in Argentina will vote on whether to give gay couples the right to adopt children. Thousands of people from Catholic and evangelical churches protested, saying kids have a right to a mother and a father, and this is wrong. Or how about this? Carl's Jr. testing a foot-long cheeseburger, so much for the fight against obesity. What is your pick, Bob?
The outrage of the week is Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Cry for yourself. Because God made male and female. He made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Heather?
And kids deserve a mom and a dad.
Heather?
Kids deserve two parents, and if a child or a single parent, if there are children that are in an orphanage or in foster care, and there is 2 men, 2 women, 1 woman, 1 man that's a competent parent, then please let that child have a family.
And nasty.
You know, shoving your religious views on everybody who may not necessarily believe the same way you do.
Like do not murder?
Well, these are basic laws
rape?
of society. Okay, and just because you disagree with homosexuality and you say they're going to burn, you don't know that for a fact.
You know, we always have to go when we get the good part.